terrible wind.
Coming up, Terry and Michael get involved with the Blackshore Head Village Fete in an attempt to raise money for local worthy causes. Turning the fundraising into a competition, the boys are determined to raise more money than each other. Let the fight begin. Michael decides to have a stall selling homemade fairy cakes.
So, are you confident you're going to do well with all the cakes?
Yeah.
As Terry races through the castle, looking for anything to sell.
You think you'll do better than me with all my little bits of bric-a-brac and stuff?
Well, it depends what you're selling.
Both are determined to make the most money, whatever it takes.
Oh, just so you can win.
It's Tuesday morning. Terry and Michael are relaxing in the pool and discussing Michael's cake-baking plans.
You know, for the fair, are you going to put pound coins on them or something so people definitely buy them? Or, tell you what you could do, you could put a £50 note and so when they buy a cake, they've got a chance of winning 50 quid. You listening to me?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea, though, that?
I've got some ideas.
I bet you do that one.
Do you want to do the cake stand now?
No.
Disaster strikes. The local fete has been cancelled, but in a bid to keep the fundraising competition alive, Terry has contacted the organisers of an alternative fete at Blackshore Head in Hebden Bridge.
I'm trying to read a map.
This is going to be a windy ride, I can tell.
Well, it will if I'm reading a map and you're jerking the car.
Having agreed to supply 2 stalls at their fete, the organisers have asked the boys to attend a pre-fete meeting. But as usual, they are running late.
So I wonder what the committee members are going to say when we get there. And we're late.
Well, they won't be impressed. I hate being late as well.
As first impressions are everything, Terry decides that some last-minute grooming is in order.
Have I missed any bits from the shaving?
No. Stop shaving. You haven't got a diplomatic immunity, you know. Sure, that rings a bell.
Using the travel time wisely, the boys discuss their fundraising master plan.
What happens when you put paper money inside the cakes and put them in the oven? What will the money burn?
Probably.
So if you put a £50 note inside a little fairy cake and you stick it in the oven on a high temperature, it's going to
You can't put a £50 note in. That'll be more than I'd get on a full fairy cake stand all day.
Will it?
Yeah.
Why haven't we
Might as well
chocolate
put like
choice?
pound coins in or something.
Yeah, and then you get some old lady choking on it.
You know Hebden Bridge is the capital of the UK, don't you?
What do you mean, the capital of the UK?
There's more lesbians per square mile in Hebden Bridge than there is anywhere in the country.
Do you mean it's the lesbian capital of the UK?
Yeah,
Is that what you
is that not what I said?
No, you said Hebden Bridge is the capital of the UK.
Isn't that the same thing? Put your razor down.
As the boys prepare their excuses for being late, Terry is reminded that he's on best behaviour. After all, the meeting is in the village chapel.
Do you want me to be tea lady? Does anybody want tea?
When organising an outdoor event, the first item on the agenda is
the weather.
We've had rain before, haven't we? It's only if we get wind, and then we'll have to, if it's bad wind, we'll have to cancel anyway.
Can I just ask you, what's the worst wind you've ever had?
Remember, Terry, best behaviour.
Because Michael and I, we had a curry in Halifax a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? God, and it was terrible wind all night.
Thanks for that, Terry. Moving on.
Tea or coffee, you two?
The guides are arriving at 12:30 to take over the gate.
All right, okay.
But we need somebody there from about 1:45 till 1:30.
Well, we'll do that. Pat, you're quite famous round these parts. She won't come out, will it?
Pat has served teas and coffees in the chapel for the last 20 years, but can be a bit shy when it comes to new faces.
Come and sit here next to me. Come on, get sat down. Come on, Pat. Get sat down, Pat. Pat, come on. Come on.
With a few warm words from Michael, she's convinced that the boys are okay. All we need now is a nice compliment from Terry.
Lovely jugs, by the way.
Yeah.
Not exactly what we had in mind, Terry. Next on the agenda is the dog show, including prizes for the waggiest tail, bonniest bitch, and best 6 legs. Terry is thinking of entering at least 2 of the categories.
Are they all right? What do you think? Have a feel?
Oh, no, do well then. Yes, yes.
As the boys involve themselves in more activities, things seem to be going very well.
The other thing was the tug of war.
Tug of war?
Yeah.
We're thinking of bringing in a group of lesbians from down the road.
Terry?
More tea?
What time does that take place? Because that's quite late on the tug of war, isn't it?
It's about the last thing. Yeah. That's after the egg throwing.
What is the prize for the winner?
An omelette.
You're only joking, aren't you?
Oh, does anybody have any idea where all those dustbins I bought are? Because they seem to have disappeared. There were 8 dustbins, and I don't really want to have
It's
to
no
buy
more
any
than
more.
about 2 in Dutch shed.
Well, while you talk about all this rubbish, do you mind if we head off? Because we've got to go and get all our stuff together. He's got to get bacon, and I've got to try and go around scrounging everything.
Oh, God. God, you've got enough jobs there now, haven't you?
Michael, I can't believe you even said that.
What?
We'll stand on the gates. Why are you saying that?
Well, why not? You know, stand on door at mission, so you might as well stand on gate on Village Fete.
Who's going to look after my stand while I do that, Miss Stoll?
Well, half your stuff might get robbed then.
Exactly, you're all right, you've only got cakes. It don't matter if somebody takes them, but I've got valuable things there. You know what, I'm going to tell them I've got a bad leg that day.
Oh, get in the car.
My leg's killing me.
Did you have some of that Christmas cake?
Too much of it. It wasn't Christmas cake, it was Ruby wedding cake. I think we'll be together that long.
Not have I got anything to do with it.
I think we will.
Yeah, you would.
If you hadn't Josh
You know you're onto a banker.
Oh yeah, almost right. Try to say that again, but correctly.
Next morning, the boys are going to the village to hand out posters to promote the fete.
We got the blue tack.
For what?
For the posters to go up.
No.
Any chance we can put a poster up? Where can we put this? On the window?
Yep.
The butcher's down here, we'll put one in there. We're just putting some posters up for the Blackshaw Village Fete. You don't mind, do you?
So, are you confident you're going to do well with all the cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you'll do better than me with all my little bits of bric-a-brac and stuff?
Well, it depends what you're selling.
I don't know yet. I'm going to have a look around the house, see what there is.
The competition is starting to hot up, but without the goods, the boys have nothing to sell.
Right, I think that's it.
As Michael is a baking virgin, he has enlisted his neighbour Gillian and niece Ellie to give him a helping hand.
Let's hope they're going to like these cakes. Where's Terry, anyway?
Oh, brilliant. Look at this. Tons of stuff up here. Bloody hell. Some brand new shoes. They can go because they're proper leather shoes. I got them given size 8 for
Your size?
Well, it's not my size and not my style, but they were given to us for a charity do that we're doing.
Okay.
Oh, take the milk out. Lightly beaten, Michael.
I'll beat you.
I've got a proper rugby ball here. This was used at one of the Leeds Rhinos games.
You keeping this?
No, sell that. Where's it from?
No. Weren't you wearing it the other day?
No. Oh, brought it back from Mexico.
Here, give us a kiss.
Kimbo!
Nice, that, isn't it? You sure?
Hello? Yes. I'll be with you in a minute. It's for you.
Thanks. What about my nativity, Terry?
Yeah, get rid of that. It's awful, isn't it?
There must be more in here that you can get rid of.
So cut the head off it.
Yeah. Put some buttercream on there.
Yeah.
And then stick the wings out the side of it. Oh, Michael, that's a bit too much.
Look at that.
You're like a little girl, Michael.
Don't be touching these.
Ellie, pass me that, please. Out of the fridge.
That's your one. Terry! Terry!
Come in here and I get it.
Come on!
Come in here and
They're for the Village Fete. Oh, just so you can win. Right, well that's it. You can make all the cakes yourself then.
With the cakes cooked to perfection,
Yeah, they're nice and firm, they're red hot.
the attic emptied of bric-a-brac,
Already, Mark, it's looking like a good stall.
Terry and Michael have everything covered. Or have they?